shík'é I hope that this message finds you well. I wanted to share this message about the importance of healing together after being inspired on a recent trip and just some interactions that I've had. And so, in that idea and in that concept of healing together, I wanted to talk a little bit about why it's important. And really, it comes from just the way we as Diné people are meant to heal the structures that were given to us by the Diné, by the holy people. That being the ceremonies that we have and the way that we're meant to participate in them is really a call for us to take part in each other's healing. So when we have everything from a Kimada ceremony where we come together and we support a young girl going through puberty, to different ceremonies that we have during the summertime or even in the wintertime, our duty in the way that we're taught through the teachings of shík'é is really meant to be a call to service. It's meant to be a reason for us to show up. That's why we see our parents and our grandparents go to these ceremonies and bring food and take water and help support these families, is because the way that we're taught is that when we do that, we help that medicine be stronger for these people, so that they can heal. And really, by participating and being active members in our community, we allow medicine to come back to us. So there's this reciprocity and exchange that exists, and I think that's really critical and sometimes really easy to forget, that we participate in each other's healings in various ways. And I think sometimes when we're in situations away from those traditional teachings and dealing with things like, whether it be a ton of just stress from work or things that might not be going so great in different interactions and exchanges that we have in our personal lives, that it can be really difficult to remember that sometimes we need each other's medicine, that we need to ask for each other's medicine, or in other words, ask for support from each other to be able to receive additional help. And that through that ability to be able to be vulnerable, to recognize that it's actually a sign of our strength to be able to turn to each other and say, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to process these things, or I don't know why this is the way that I react to this situation. That by letting other people in, we are able to receive their medicine, their lessons, their love, their light. And that's important, that's critical, and that's the way we're meant to be. And so I've been thinking about this idea of healing together in this process of what I'm saying is, speaking sacredness fluently, and wanting to share that with you all, because I've just really had some beautiful exchanges with a close friend of mine, and him being able to support me in things that I want to release and things I want to let go and things I want to be better at. And that feels beautiful, it feels powerful, and it feels I feel stronger because of that addition of his medicine. And I wanted to share that because I've been so grateful in that message having been given to me, and wanting to share that with you, because I think sometimes it's so easy to forget that we are modern people, and that the way that we incorporate our medicine, it applies to everything that we do, and we live it out in the teachings that we have. And so I am, appreciative of that, and hope that this challenges you to think about ways to let others in whatever way is comfortable to you. And I think that when we do, especially in those times of when things feel dimmer and darker, a lot of that means that, there are blocks, there are barriers that are keeping us from all the ways and the potential that we have to really shine our light with others. And so sometimes, the best way to relieve a block, or to kind of cast out that shade, is really through depending on other people. And so I hope that this inspires you to think about ways you can heal with somebody in your life, and think about ways to open up to the idea of letting others' medicines wash over you, and know that when you do that, we're really living out a teaching that the Diindana, that the holy people instilled in us from the beginning. So I hope that you keep shining, shík'é, and I am so inspired by your love and light.